Easy press, you know. You guys sort it out, man. You guys sort it out. That's right.
Melbourne Stars.
What happened?
No, see boy.
What happened? Already coming.
No, you can't say phone like that. Yo, you're a big ass man. Remember you know that you're a big man here? That people can't call up your phone like we are girl. No, I can't against Regis.
Wednesday night. Yeah, exactly Wednesday night.
Go on, better not, no, can't do that.
They play Wednesday and Friday, and they can play Saturday. They play 4 games a week. Yeah. They were fun. I used to play there. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Because the league playing in the week, and no games for the BPL on the weekend. So you can play for your club.
No, I don't.
Saturday. Even if finals playing Friday night. I don't know who is playing. I just say 4 games a week.
That's wrong coming to. How long is it there?
If the fight is like 4 games, if he has some time, he can play, man. Ask him.
Yes, sir. Where are you going?
Yo.
By setting it.
How much do you make before? What you making that?
Remember we went to the tournament. We had the playoffs and semis and finals and what achievement he had?
Amen. But yeah, I'm going to shoot him. Shoot him.
They're bringing the chair. They're batting. Ole, they're batting.
That's a batting?
You went Sunny?
Why?
Is it going to live? I didn't want to drive what them people been saying in America? Come here. Oh.
We are batting, I know that. Melbourne Stars.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, here.
Oh yes, another player's name and numbers decided.
Ready, did it already.
Is this the team that you're going to?
Is Muhsin is playing or he's leaving? I don't know, that's what I'm trying to find. Can you call them?
Is Asiman bhai? I mean, वो खेलते से होना है.
Fire! Fire!
Yeah, that is what. Dog. That man really about
that is very understandable.
25 buys.
If it was me, I gone too.
And 3 jobs. 25 buys and 3 jobs.
He has decided.
Me?
They will not stay.
That man will stop.
Our cousin will call down. Who is the job maker? Hey, you call down side. Call down,
Yes, sir.
Why are you
Not getting that. Catching the flight.
He's up, play dog. Dog, you know it's a different kind of fella, right? Before I play my first game with Trinidad, right? Them call me, we leaving this Saturday? Friday. My father got stroke.
He coming in, right?
I going up in the hospital. I watch it. I say, boy, fuck that if he dead. My car still had to go now. I say, what to do? Because you know how to get picked up. I say, what to do? I say, no, you go. Yeah, you feel like that. He could have tell me anything. I go on there. Dog, I see you. I sweat here. You didn't play that game, Barry. That was the Chenny Dragon Memorial. That was the first game we played in Providence, I think. Yeah, that same game. My father was in hospital with a stroke. I say, but you fuck that if he dead. Next thing me and go and eat a Cooper and then they waited to take a spot. But I went and look for him. Yeah. What's that? Me I know who tell them, man. How come on manager and me? I went to Bigo, me tell nobody. Them men ring me down. They men ask if my dad okay. They say, so you coming? You going? Then not get somebody and afterwards me and tell them nothing. They men even ask how my father going. They say, so you able to come? Me ask the manager, I'll be there.
Who cap is this one?
Rehan, sir. Yeah, right, Danny. I see Danny with a headband.
कहाँ तुम्हारी शीट ऐसी? भाई कमेंट्री वाला मुझे भी चाहिए ना। वो इंग्लिश में कर रहे हैं, उर्दू में हिंदी में कर रहे हैं।
Most likely.
Hey, Danny.
Patel be wale.
You can borrow it.
Alright, that's good, guys.
Chris,
Yeah.
can you write it down?
Numbers?
Nothing has to be here with our numbers.
Yeah.
Let me take a quick picture.
Yeah, take a picture of this. लिख दे यार, लिख दे मुझे। पिक्चर की जगह लिख दे।
Yeah.
ये साथ में शेयर कर देना मेरा।
देखो क्या डिस्कस है हमारे नक्शे में।
Good luck, guys. ध्यान भाई, नहीं लिख दे यार, लिख दे।
कहाँ लिख दे?
Right. Hurry up. Can you just send it to me, Chris? पर किसी याद भेज रेहान मैं सेटअप करूँ किसी याद भेज दियो
कहाँ पे?
उधर करो साबिर नहीं आ रहा अभी आ जा और शुरू हो गया आ जा यार आ जा भाई छोड़ दे कल खेल लियो
हमें जुदा को रुमन
भाईजान ये बहुत साबिर आ जाओ यार ओए आ जा भाई आ जा यार आ जा
Come down to last You need the cable?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Still how are you doing? Staying on? Staying on? Huh? Huh? No, I said it's staying here. So you can spook it up? When tomorrow? Huh? What time? La Guardia or Jeff? Huh? Nah, I go no, I go. I'm going to go in this weekend. I need a plus I offer more that. Nobody flight boy. Nah.
No, you're sitting around yet? I got no issue.
Yeah, man.
Don't touch this thing. And I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna trip over this.
No, you
The people are gonna walk over.
So the news is Melbourne Stars have won the toss and they've decided to bat. So Melbourne Stars
like things busy now. So you
have won the toss and they've decided to bat. They've made one change from their semi-final game. And 22 yards will play with the same team. So 22 yards unchanged. And Melbourne Stars, they have made one change. In the box, look at my good friend Echo, and Echo, we're all set for the championship game. We've been waiting for this game since Friday morning.
Yes, we have, and the best two teams are out here. You always got to feel good about Melbourne Stars, the local team. They made it back again with minimal help. Obviously, they have Steven Taylor, former U.S. captain, now plays for Jamaica Colorado. You have Nazmul Siddiqui Dihan, their captain and great batsman, electric keeper. Shakir Ahmed, Javin Thomas, Tami Moni, Navin Stewart, Sushan Madani, Mufassir Ali Mufwan, Tristan Coleman, and Yasin Rahim for the 11 for Melbourne Stars. And for 22 yards, you have Jishan Parikh, Rikin Parikh, the captain, Sham Singh, Ahad Malik, Sunny Patel, Kamran Sheikh, Pawan Kahar, Kudrat Wakasula, Anil Hinal Zekar, Usman Shahid, and Humayun Farhat.
Alright, the umpires will be Danny Khan and Garfield Hodge. And so we're all set here at 5:09 p.m. And this is the championship match. Melbourne Stars is here again this year. And they are the defending champs. They've made it all the way in 22 yards. He has had an impressive quarter-final, semi-final, and now they've made it into the last two. And Melbourne Stars will collide with 22 yards as we see Stephen Taylor and Tristan Coleman making their way out to the middle. And this is going to be a cracker of a game, no doubt, Echo.
It seems to be like batting versus bowling. 22 yards yesterday, put in excellent bowling performances, bowling out. Somerset Cavaliers for 88, and then turning out Rockaway Strikers last year's runners-up for a meager total of 66. And those are feel-good stories because Melbourne Stars, they had a huge target on their back as the defending champions to make it again despite all the pressure from other teams. And 22 yards, just a lot of lads playing college cricket together, came back to play this tournament. It's going to be a great battle.
So key man here for 22 yards, no doubt will be Sunny Patel. He's been among the wickets in the previous game with the Washington Tide. Got 3 for 25. And yesterday, if you recall, only got a hat-trick, and then before the hat-trick got a 6-wicket haul. So he certainly is going to be a man here to watch for 22 yards as they take the field. And I want to suspect that the toss of having 22 yards bowling first could really please 22 yards. They are a very good bowling team first.
Very good. They're an excellent bowling team, but Melbourne Stars knows that runs on the board in the final will mean a lot because there's a lot of pressure chasing, whether it's 120, whether it's 180. Melbourne Stars probably looking to post around 200 with their deep and prolific batting lineup. What do you say, Lenny? What's par today?
Well, both teams bat deep. Melbourne Stars, of course, like you mentioned, Stephen Taylor and Tristan Coleman. With the key man here, Nazmul Siddiqui, another top player. Javin Thomas, Navin Stewart, Sushan Madani. And they're going to be some of the key players here. So, well, it's all up to application. And as we wait the first ball here, so Melbourne Stars is has repeated the honor of coming into a second final. And whether or not they can win here today, we'll have to wait and see. 22 yards stand in their way. And we're just about seconds away from the first ball. Melbourne Stars taking over 22 yards.
When you sell your ticket, we have to 350.
So we're ready to play. Sonny Patel will be the man. With ball in hand, Stephen Taylor on strike. And such a good bowler is Sonny Patel. He's employed the slip already. And so Garfield Hodge and Danny Khan, the umpires, and here we go. Sonny Patel to Taylor. So on target is Sonny Patel. That's a good ball, making the batsman play. Very attacking delivery. And Taylor just equal to the task, just pushing the ball out on the offside. And the ball that goes through, so Sonny Patel, the key man here, he's been among the wickets.
And Sonny Patel, right arm leg spin, coming around the wicket, into the stump, attack the stump straight up.
For the scorebook.
And big appeal, but down the leg side for wide. That's going to be the first run of the inning. So 1-0. First extra of the innings. Want to keep the extras down today.
Yes, certainly. Rule number 25, a wide ball. And that's the irony of T20 cricket. You've got to present the batsman a fair chance to score, and then you also have to contain him. Again, go down the leg side, Campbell there.
Keep away, Stephen. Keep away, Stephen.
You've got to applaud the effort there by Stephen Taylor, realizing that the ball is going down the leg side. He made a good attempt.
Shot, Stephen!
Up in the air, that's well away from the fielder. And just running up towards the tape. First run off the bat, it comes off the bat of Taylor. He picks up a couple.
Boys?
He goes up to, in fact, the score goes up to 4, Taylor on 2.
Big man.
Beautiful shot towards backward point stop. Just further down the fielder gets in to the keeper.
In Australia.
So 4 for 9.
An echo is always a key to try and get over the 30-yard circle in the first 6.
Go with him, Taylor.
Oh, ball
Shot, Stephen! Shot, Stephen!
That could be the first 2. In fact, it comes off the bat of Stephen Taylor, commanding shot over mid-off.
Good shot.
And it runs into the 4.
Sonny Patel with the well-flighted delivery, just a little too full. These last 2 deliveries with the extra flight have been hit. You wonder if he's going to bowl a little bit flatter now. What's going to be the comeback from Sonny Patel? He's used to it in this tournament, getting wickets, but how's he going to deal with facing Stephen Taylor right now?
So Taylor on 6, make that 7. And the fact is, Echo, one of the things of a leg spinner, the left-hander is not one of their best batting type to be bowling to. As Tristan Coleman comes into strike. And if ever a leg spinner can pose problems to batsmen, they are the right-handers. So Coleman comes into strike. We already know the exploit of Tristan Coleman, the former West Indies under 19 player. Comes out of Westbury in the Metropolitan Cricket League. It's 9 on the board. Sonny Patel continues. A good defensive ball here by Sonny Patel. So 9 off the first over. Stephen is on 7. Coleman has only faced 1 ball. It's 9 for no loss.
Yeah, I have everything. Alright, cool. I'll come in.
So Usman Shahid given the ball, but coming to ball to Taylor. Taylor on 7.
Hey, boy.
Taylor gets the ball that takes his off somebody to the ground. And Usman Shahid strikes first ball. It's 9 for 1.
No better way to start this off. Sending Stephen Taylor back to the hut. That's the first wicket. Beautiful Yorker off stump, cartwheeling out of the ground. 9 for 1, and the new batsman is Javin Thomas, I'm sorry.
Good try.
So at 9 for 1, Javin Thomas comes to the middle. And Usman Shahid has made a perfect start to his bowling spell. He's taken out Stephen Taylor. So Javin Thomas joins Christian Coleman as Melbourne Stars win and bat. Their second final in 2 years, and already at Greenline T20 ring. So Usman Shahid, along with Shami Singh and Sunny Patel, will certainly form the core of the 22 yards bowling attack. Already with a wicket in the bag here. The 22 yards, they'll be quite confident the way things are going. Oh, good delivery here from Shahid. So Echo striking first off his first ball. He hasn't let up the pressure. He's followed up with 2 quality deliveries. And the score remains at 9 for 1.
Stroke, boy. Stroke.
Full length bar, punched the mid off, just for a single, well struck. Just have to pull it back a little bit, bowl it good length, right outside off. The slip is waiting for any hit coming. And this pitch looks a lot different from yesterday, doesn't it, Lenny?
Yes, Echo is one of the better pitches in the complex. And the organizers have made a good call in playing in one of the best pitches around here. So Coleman comes back into strike. It's 10 for 1. Good left side. And the umpire signals for. So 4 runs off the bat of Tristan Coleman. outside the off stop, and in no nonsense fashion, he gets going. He's off with the boundaries, 14 for 1.
That's just a little bit too much width on offer for an opening batsman, especially with the pace. All you have to do is touch it, guide it over the infield. It is a power play after all, and that races away for 4 runs. Beautiful shot by Tristan Coleman.
So Coleman is off and running. Top quality player. And the format of T20 cricket really comes into his zone, his batting style. Very aggressive player. Good ball, well defended, good cricket here. It's 14 for 1 at the end of 2. With Coleman on 4, Javane is on 1. And they've lost Stephen Taylor. 14 for 1, 2 overs left. So Sonny Patel, first over cost him 9 returns. Javane goes big to long on, only a single here. Not getting hold of the shot, but a very looking shot here from Javane Thomas. Takes a score to 15 for 1.
Sonny saying with the googly this, Sonny Patel with the googly this time. First one that we've seen from him today. Bravely sliding it up, looking for some purchase off the pitch, looking maybe for the batsman to go at it. Another well-flighted delivery, beautiful defense by Tristan Coleman.
Yeah, this is going to be a good contest. We've already seen variety here from Sonny Patel. And when you factor in he's had a good series, you'll understand why he plays with a lot of confidence. With wickets behind his name, he knows the art well of leg spin. And he's bowling to Tristan Coleman, who seemed to have a very good handle on the situation so far. So not a good delivery here from Sonny Patel. So score remains at 15 for 1. Coleman is on 4, Javane is on 2. Coleman doesn't time it well. That completes a very economical over here from Sonny Patel. 1 off the over. The first ball was a single and then followed up by 5 dot ball. Quality bowling here from Sonny Patel. And at the end of 3, they're batting at 15 for 1, Melbourne Stars.
Lenny, Sonny Patel also has to thank Usman Shahidullah for removing Stephen Taylor. Not looking as comfortable against the left-hander, but Sonny Patel had it down against 2 right-handers. Only 1 run off the over. Fantastic comeback from Sonny Patel after giving up 9 his first over. Very economical.
Yeah, leg spinners love bowling to right-handers. That's when you get the ball across your right-hander. So Shahid will continue first over, cost him 5. We got a wicket of Taylor. So Javane Thomas playing a miss. Ball goes through to the wicketkeeper. Who appears to be Malik. So the score remains 15 for 1. Javane Thomas on 2. Coleman is on 4. And Usman Shahid in the second over Ball again outside the off stump, so good bowling here from Usman Shahid. For wanting echo, he's kept the ball on one side of the pitch. 22 yards have come into this final with a lot of momentum. Melbourne Stars, they have played impressively well here for the second time running. So ball defended here by Javin Thomas, and echo. I'm going to test your math knowledge here. 22 yards. How much inches in 22 yards? So 22 yards is 66 feet. Oh, flicked away. That's a good looking shot from Javin Thomas. Running up towards the long leg boundary. And it goes away to four. So lovely shot ball. Got it going down the right side. And Javin Thomas using the pace of the ball. That's a good looking shot for 6. He goes up to 6. And the shot went for 4.
First ball down the leg side. This is the first bit of this is the first Aryan line from Usman Shahid. Hit the forward and slipped nicely away down to the fine leg region.
So 22 yards when converted into inches is 792. 792 inches. So another name for 22 yards, perhaps it's 792 inches. 19 for 1. Javin is on 6. Gets a single out towards the offside and rotates the strike to Tristan Coleman, who's on 4. It's 20 for 1 in the 4th over. Being bowled here by Usman Shahid. So we've seen some top quality cricket here in 4 days of very hot and steamy weather. But I've got to say the cricket was just as hot. So it's 20 for 1 at the end of 4. With Javin Thomas on 7 off 9 balls and Tristan Coleman off, he's 4 off 9. And so it's 20 for 1, 96 deliveries still to be bowled.
The score is 20 for 1 after 4 over. So Sunny Patel continuing straight at the stumps, defended by Tristan Coleman. It's defended by Javin Thomas. Not taking too many chances right now, especially with the good bowling by Sunny Patel and Usman Shahid. Once again, lovely flight on the ball and kicks up a little bit off the surface. Javin Thomas perhaps not expecting that much bounce.
So Sunny Patel with 3 back balls, but Echo, you've got to give credit here to Javin Thomas. He's prepared to wait a little bit. And if you've seen Sunny bowl in this tournament, you will consider the batting approach here by Javin Thomas a very wise one. He gets a single, very well run single in the end. But it is as if Javin Thomas has seen 22 yards in the last 3 games. Sunny Patel has been a big factor. And so far they've They've got a little bit patience. They've waited around until he's bowled the bad ball, or wait until he completes his spell. It's 21 for 1. Javin is on 8. Coleman comes back into strike on 4. So Coleman goes for 4. 21 for 2. And Sonny Patel among the wickets again. He's bowling at 1 for 11, so 21 for 2. We just can't keep Sonny Patel off the scoreboard. You're right, Lenny. Melbourne have done their homework. Keeping Sonny Patel off the wicket column is a big plus. Even if you play him for 5-6 runs and over, that's almost like gaining 40 runs because you have your wickets in hand. But finally, Sonny Patel's been bowling too well, building too much pressure. Only 1 run off the over, and also Usman Shahid helping him out, keeping things tidy at the other hand, not letting any pressure go. So a 21 for 2 is so sharp. Madani comes in here. So 5 gone is 21 for 2. Patel bowling at 1 for 11 at the end of 3 for him. So 21 for 2. Javed is on 8. Sushant Madani has only faced the ball. It's 21 for 2 at the end of 5. So Usman Shahid continues with a dot ball outside the off stump. A wide-ish ball, a good shot played by Javin Thomas. He remains on 8. It's 21 for 2. Taylor for 7, Coleman for 4. The batsman out. So 21 for 2. Usman Shahid is bowling at 1 for 10, 2.2 overs. So he has been tidy himself. So Melbourne Stars held on a tight rein here. Echo as both Sonny Patel and Usman Shahid has given 22 yards of very good bowling style. Once again, last miss by the keeper. That's going to be bye run. Just 1 bye coming off that. And you're right, Lenny. This one showed you that Sonny Patel bowling very well, and for 22 yards, unfortunately, they get 4 overs each. So 3 overs to both of them. They've done their part. They've kept it down in the power play. But this being the last over in the power play, Melbourne under 6 runs and over. I don't think 22 yards can ask for a better start. And the fact is they picked up a couple of wickets. Stephen Taylor and Tristan Coleman. They've removed the openers. It's 22 for 2. So Madani outside the off stump, and echo what we have seen here from Usman Shahid. He's really bowled with good control. So 22 for 2 at the end of 6. 22 for 2 at the end of 6.
Gas up long time, man. Since before the game, since when we met the 1 something, he done gas up already, man.
So bowling change. Shami Singh has been given the ball of 22 for 2. Shami Singh has had a good series himself, so along with Sunny Patel and Usman Shahid. Shami Singh has provided good backup here for 22 yards. Javeen Thomas is on 8. It's 22 for 2. We're in the 7th over. Oh, that's a good looking shot for only a single though. Cover posted deep. And so Javeen goes up to 9. Madani comes back into strike. It's 23 for 2. They're going at 3.63 and over. So 22 yards. Would be quite happy with the progress they have made here. Having been asked to bowl first. So Madani held on a tight rein here. He's faced 4 balls. Have to get off the mark, and Javeen Thomas has faced 19 ball. He's on 9. We're in the 7th over. Shami Singh, who has provided good backup to Sunny Patel and Usman Shahid. So not a good ball here from Shami Singh.
Have to admire the captaincy from 22 yards, keeping the pressure on with the slip outside the power play. Only 1 more fielder outside with 3 outside, 1 at square leg, 1 at deep point, and 1 at long off. And Sultan Madani, a very proper batsman, he's not going to take any risks right now. He knows that they have to build and get a solid partnership at this point, and then hopefully look for a big finish off the bat. Wide ball well taken by the keeper, diving to his right by the keeper Ahad Malik.
Yeah, that's a very good take. Ball way outside the off stump from Shami Singh. So 24 for 2, we're in the 7th over. Things are quiet here for Melbourne Stars. They are the defending champs. And Modani still looking for his first run. Shami Singh with only 2 runs in the over so far, 1 wide included. So tidy stuff here from 22 yards. And Echo, I dare to say that having been asked to bowl first, they may have loved the decision to do that. So Modani gets off the mark, steering the ball up the backward point. They'll come back for 2, so that will close out over number 7 is 26 for 2. With Modani on 2, Javin Thomas is on 9. And the batsman out, Stephen Taylor for 7 and Tristan Coleman for 4. 26 for 2 at the end of 7. So another run here off the back of Javin Thomas. And the bowler appears to be Pawan Kahar. So 2 number 10s we have, Pawan Kahar and Rikin Parikh. So another leg spinner given the ball here. Echo as the score is 27 for 2. Modani is on 2, Javin Thomas is on 10. And ball played up towards the offside. He'll go through for an easy single. And a single that pushes the score up to 28 for 2. So the Greenline T20 Independence Cup well and truly on this year. And of course, ground sponsor this year, Greenline Insurance. Our good friend Mr. Mia, I want to say congratulations and a job tremendously done here by the Greenline Independence Cup crew. Not forgetting the likes of Kamar Shahzad, Tamur Haider, and certainly all the folks that has worked hard to get the Greenline T20 second year in the running. Lots of work put into this tournament this year, like last year. And they've put together another big tournament. Also want to say a big thank you to Leslie Lowe out of the Commonwealth League, and also our good friend Irfan Malik for his generous contributions to the tournament this year. And so first of all, I want to say tremendous thank you from all of us here to Greenline Insurance and all those who contributed to make this tournament a success this year. 28 for 2 at the end of 8. Modani is on 3. And Javin Thomas on 10. A partnership of 7 so far. But it's 28 for 2 at the end of 8.
Hey, well now. Boy, wish I was in your position.
Good grab Wakasura into the attack now.
I mean, when I go tomorrow? Yeah.
8 overs done, 28 for 2. Melbourne Stars. And it's important at this stage of the game to just keep the strike rotating, to not let too much pressure get on one batsman, and keep the scoreboard ticking along. He's well driven through for 1 run. They're looking for the second. Wisely saying no. No need for a run out at this point of the game. So there are a lot more gaps in the field now. Just look to push it along. Don't chase at anything too wide. Don't nick it because they still have the slip in place. Still with that attacking cricket from believing in the discipline of their bowling, and no reason not to believe. We haven't seen anything short, nothing too wide. All good bowling from 22 yards. Ooh, had a
yeah, I think I'm hold there now. Huh? Boy, let me have motor mouth, boy. Talk for 10 hours.
Fuller ball under edge for 1 by Javane Thomas. And Javane Thomas has been out there for a long time. 11 off 24, playing a patient innings, ensuring that the wickets don't fall. But right now, got to keep the runs moving along. And there's something that I've noticed from 22 yards. They bowl Sunny Patel 3 overs in a row and then save the last one, perhaps looking for a lasting concentration from the batsman and bring on the experience of Sunny Patel to sniff out another wicket, another important breakthrough. Wonder when he's coming back.
So good carry again from this time Kudrat Wakasula. So 30 for 2, Modani is on 4, Javin Thomas is on 11. We've got 6 to 9 deliveries still to be bowled at least. 22 yards, who won their semi-final game against Washington Tigers, scoring big. They scored 197 against a powerful put-together Washington team. And they were able to defend it. Washington Tigers having lost the game by some 67 runs. And Melbourne Stars, they had to wait until the final ball to decide their fate. But they held their nerve. Pranay Das bowling a very important last over. Oh, big shot. That's a good strike here from Javane Thomas. Man comes around, has a play in it. And the ball has gone away for 4. It appears to be Sunny Patel out there. And Javane Thomas picks up a very important boundary here. He goes up to 15. It's 35 for 1. 35 for 2, sorry.
Boundary after a long time, and 9 overs done, 35 for 2. 35 for 9.
So 63 deliveries remain.
They're looking for 2, running hard, and non-striker says no. So far we have 4 wides on Mr. 43 runs. And at this point in the over, they're just looking for the gaps, and this is very frustrating for the fielding team at times because the batsmen just find a gap and push hard for 2 or 3. Non-striker just fixing bases a little bit. 43 for 2 after 9.4 overs. Solid defense. Off the batter, Javane Thomas. Avan Kahar once again putting it in the right areas outside off. Another leg spinner, so this is the second leg spinner we've seen today from 22 yards. Wide down the left side. Excellent take by the keeper, Ahad Malik. A diving stop. Saves a couple of by runs there. Now the extra's up to 6. 5 wides and 1 by. Ball cut away. No runs. That's the end of the over. After 9, we have 40. After 10, we have 44 for 2. 9 runs coming off the over. And Lenny, what do you expect out of the last 10 overs from Melbourne Stars?
Well, I could be scoring up is showing a projection of some 96 runs here. So it's 44 for 2 at the end of 4, at the end of 10. So just over 4 runs and over, so some tidy bowling here from 22 yards. 44 for 2 at the end of 10. And our scoring up is showing a projection of 96. As being perhaps a projected target based on what has happened so far. So Kudrat Wakas Ula continues. The first over went for 7. 22 yards, they've bowled extremely well. So another good ball here to start the 11th over from Kudrat. As we see the drone making a run. Trying to get a good shot of the commentary table. 44 for 2. Melbourne Stars deciding to bat first. Pulled away into the onside. Square leg is protected. And so only a single here to Madani. He goes up to 12. He brings the score up to 45 for 2. And the 11th over being bowled here by Wakas Ula.
Well bowled delivery outside off some very through the keeper. Another dot from Kudrat Wakasula.
Yeah, ball outside the off stump, beating the edge of Javane Thomas. $35 for 2, the run rate 4.29, just over 4. So single here to Melbourne Stars. They've had to fight for their run. It's 46 for 2. We're in the 11th over. What we have seen in the latter part of the tournament coming down towards the end here. 22 yards have made all the teams that they have played fight for their runs. This is one team that hasn't given away anything free. So they're tucked into the onside. Good looking shot here from Adani. They'll come back for 2. And so good running here from Modani and Thomas. And echo one of the things we have seen in this tournament because of the ground condition. If the batsmen who likes to play flat haven't gotten good value for their shots. And you look at Modani, he's a textbook style player. And the conditions here could give him a bit of a challenge. Down the left side, wide. So one of the things as a top cricketer, like anything else, you've got to adapt the conditions quite quickly. And so if this is the playing field, or this is where the competition is, and you've got to somehow change your game to compete here. 49 for 2, Modani is on 14. That's a good looking shot over the infield. And it goes away for 4. That's the type of shot on the conditions here. And Modani, very talented cricketer, gets one over the infield. That's a lovely shot. Brings up the 50 here for Melbourne Stars. And they're batting at 53 for 2. 53 for 2 at the end of 11. 53 for 2 at the end of 11. With Javane on 17 and Sushant on 18. A partnership of 32. It's 53 for 2. So 53 for 2 at the end of 11 overs. Thomas is on 17, Sashan Modani is on 18. And we've been told by the organizers that they have a lot of stuff to eat here. If you're feeling hungry or you want to grab a bite, come to the right of the commentary tent. There's lots of food here. There's sandwiches, there's pizza, there's drinks. Come on over, grab something. It's all for you. And they're hoping that if you're hungry and you want a quick snack, stop over to the right of the commentary crew. My good friend Amir tells us you can come and grab a bite here. So bowling change. Deshaun Parikh comes into the attack and ball driven up towards the offside. So Javin Thomas goes up to 18. Echo, both batsmen on 18 is 54 for 2. 12 over in progress.
Ooh, good shot over cover. And that's going to be 1 run for Sushant Modani. You were mentioning that those players don't get too much value for their runs. Sushant Modani, definitely a textbook batsman. But now we're seeing he has his eye at 19 off 20 for him. So his strike rate's going up. Hit down to long off for a single by Javane Thomas. And now we're slowly seeing that both batsmen have their eye in and they're starting to score runs off of every ball. So this is the second gear that Melbourne's looking into. They've played out the good bowlers. Hit straight back to mid-on. And you just wonder when Sushant Madani and Javin Thomas are going to hit that next gear and really start to accelerate this Melbourne innings. Another lovely shot over cover. The fielder gives chase, and that's going all the way for four. Sushant Madani with an excellent shot over cover. That's the third wafted cover drive we've seen from Sushant Madani. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, that's a very good shot on the ground conditions here. And he's gone for elevation, he's gone for lift, and he's gone for placement too. So he goes up to 23, he's batted well. When you understand the context of what has happened here, Coleman and Taylor back in the hut is 60 for 2. And we've seen a lovely partnership, a very productive one of 39 between the pair. And so Melbourne Stars, they're fighting back, they are the defending champ. And they're hunting another $17,000 this year. So 60 for 2 at the end of 12. The winning purse will get 17 grand, and the loser will get some $6,000. 60 for 2 at the end of 12. 60 for 2. Javin is on 19. Madani has played some wonderful shots in the last couple of overs. He's up to 23. And we've got 48 balls remaining, so 60 for 2. As Kudrat Wakas Ola continues. His ball 2 overs, no maiden, none for 16. It's 60 for 2 at the end of 12.
Wide ball, another excellent take by Ahmed Malik, diving to his right on the offside. And extras total 8 now, 7 wide balls and 1 by, total of 61. Another wide ball down the left side, which the bowler is losing a little bit. This time, one down the outside, one down the left. Can't really afford this at this point.
So a couple of generous offerings here by Wakas Ola. And Echo we have seen 22 yards. They haven't given away too much gifts. Oh, good looking shot here from Javin Thomas. The gap between mid-wicket and long. That's a lovely shot for 4. So Javin Thomas goes up to 23, and so is Sushant Madani. It's 66 for 2 in the 13th over. So batting to come, the likes of Nazmul Siddiqui, Navin Stewart, Pranay Das, Shakir Ahmed, Mufasir, Yasin Rahim still in the hut waiting for their turn. 47 balls still remaining, 66 for 2. With a projected score of 119 on the cards here. So Javin gets another run, and Echo, you've got to say Javin Thomas and Sushant Madani have batted extremely well. They have posted 46. The bowling has not been a walk in the park. They've had to fight for the runs. And they've put up a 46-run partnership, 67 for 2. Now going down the leg side, by run here.
Bonus!
And a couple of wides will be added to the scorecard. So 70 on the card, just 70 for 2.
So that's 4 extras that's over. Oh, and another free run. That's 5 free runs on the over.
Bat on!
And you realize that the keeper is standing up now after Jermaine Thomas hit that four to keep the batsman in his crease. You gotta create a little bit more extra pressure, but the strikes is being given away, I must say, Lenny.
Certainly echo, but 10 runs in the over so far, lots of wide. A better ball this time, a slower ball, but you've got to say that while the ball has come down the leg side, both batsmen has missed out on opportunity for a big swing down the leg side. And so runs on the offing. Again, this one the batsman getting touch on the ball. And the score remains a 70 for 2. 10 runs in the over so far. Filled with wides.
No, you were in better view. I really want to see this thing.
Wait, you actually have back the rack. Back tag the rack. Back tag the tired of it. Kali they back on this.
So 13 overs gone, 71 for 2. 71 for 2 at the end of 13. Javin is on 25 and Madani is on 23. And we've got 42 balls remaining, so a 50-run partnership between the pairs. 71 for 2. 71 for 2. So we're back with the cricket. 13 overs gone, 71 for 2. Javin Thomas is on 25, Duran on strike. Sushant Madani on 53, a 50-run partnership. Deshant Parikh will continue his first over, went for 7. And 71 for 2 here, 13 overs gone. So ball cut away, lovely shot here from Javin Thomas, running up to the point boundary. They come back for 2, so had this been a little quicker outfield, I thought that would have gone quickly up to the boundary. 73 for 2.
Another wide ball down the leg side and a bye conceded. That's 2 runs off the ball, so these last 2 overs have been a little sloppy. So a little wide from the left arm spinner. Left arm spinners known to trouble with the right-handed batsmen. So are the 2 right arm leg spinners. They're still in the hut. Pavan Kahar and Sunny Patel have 4 overs left. So now proceeding with left arm spin, 75 for 2 after 13.2 overs. Partnership of 54 between the two. And just a single towards square leg from Shashan Madani.
So Echo, after 4 days of cricket, 24 teams were at the starting line. Oh, well lifted, that's a lovely shot. One bounce, a couple of bounces before. So off the bat of Javane Thomas, he continues to bat well. He goes up to 31 and pushes the score up to 80 for 2 with 38 deliveries to be bowled. And a partnership of 59. So 24 teams were at the starting line on Friday morning. And now it's all down to 2. One will go home with $17,000, Richard. In second place will get about $6,000, so not bad for 4 days at the office. So 80 for 2. Javed is on 31. And a well placed shot could beat the man at deep cover. A good bit of work from number 5. And they come back to 2, so we've seen excellent cricket there. Good looking shot from Javane Thomas, he goes up to 33. Modani is on 24, and at the end of 14, it's 82 for 2. 82 for 2 at the end of 14. With 36 balls remaining, Melbourne Stars batting first. And they've posted a partnership between the pair of 6-1, so 82 for 2. 36 balls remaining. With a projected score of 123 on the cards. 123 the projected score here.
That projected score of 123, very different from the projected score after 10 overs of 90, and I'm pretty sure that this total is going to be a lot more than 123 with 6 overs left in the hut.
His brother is.
And plenty of batsmen to come too.
If that man telling you only that I open, still can't be that. You have a kind of funny action. Eh?
32 for 2 after 14. Shami Singh back in the attack, lifted up towards the point region. That's going to be 1 run off the bat of Javane Thomas, off of Prashant Mulnani. And he moves on to 25.
So 35 balls remaining. 83 for 2. Javed and Sashan has put on some 62 runs. Shami returns. So single there to Javane Thomas and Echo. The game has come to such a point with just 2 wickets lost. Melbourne Stars may round the back with a little bit more risk and try to push it on. They're just under 6 and over, but lots of wickets left. Well, it goes down the leg side, another wide here. So 34 balls remaining. The partnership is well set. Both batsmen, Javane Thomas and Sashan Madani, could be considered well set batsmen here with 34 balls remaining. They certainly may want to take their chances a little bit more.
85
for 2.
Talk to him, man.
Well, working to the onside. Another single here from Madani. He goes up to 26. Javane Thomas is on 34. The partnership is 65, 33 balls remaining.
12 with just 2 wickets down. Melbourne's going to make a big push in these two. Will take a few more risks, but with these two batsmen having their eye on, Melbourne would prefer for these two to bat as long as possible. And well struck to long off region. They're looking for 2. And they don't take it. It's only 1 run on the long off region off the blade of Javane Thomas. He reaches 35 runs. And their strike rates are starting to look a lot better now. 35 off 45 for Javane Thomas and Sushant Madani, 26 off 27. So they're scoring with ease at this point.
So 32 balls still to be bowled here, 5 in the over so far. Oh, that's a good lift. That's a good lift off the middle of the bat. Madani, another boundary here, so he's batted extremely well. It's 91 for 2. And you've got to say with only 2 wickets and 31 balls remaining, both Madani and Javane Thomas may have to push the third gear or the fourth gear. Still lots of batting to come. 91 for 2 here, 31 balls remaining. They're going just over 6 and over. So they're fucking to the onside. The keeper is giving chase. They are settled for 1, 92 for 2. Leg by is the call. And so 15 overs in the books. It's 92 for the loss of 2 wickets with Madani on 30. And Javane Thomas on 35. We've seen a good partnership here. A partnership of 71. And so 15 overs gone, 92 for 2. That's 22 yards, or what, 66 feet? Or 792 inches. They played impressively well. They're in the finals here. The Melbourne Stars, they've been here, done that before. 92 for 2 at the end of 15.
Have to give a lot of praise to Javane Thomas and Sushant Madani with this partnership of 71. They've raised their team out of a spot of bother at 21 for 2. It wasn't looking too well, but this is a nice mature partnership, keeping the singles running and hitting the boundaries off the bad balls. Nothing too risky yet, but with 30 balls left, we want to see a big push, perhaps look for 150, 160 to defend for Melbourne Stars, and that's going to be a very good total in the final.
So number 10 has been given the ball, and that is Pawan Kahar. So he's bowled 2 of his first 11 runs. So now we have built a partnership. Madani is on 30, Javane Thomas is on 35. And we're into the stretch. We're into the home stretch here at Belmont State Park. 92 for 2. Oh, ball eludes the bowler. And Madani picks up his 31st run. So ball just eluding the bowler to his right. And so it's 93 for 2. So the foundation has been built. And as a builder, you can't build the foundation alone and keep building on foundations. We'll have to press on here. 29 balls remaining. So Javane Thomas on 35 off 46. Madani on 31 off 30. It's 93 for 2 in the 16th over. Oh, no elevation. They'll come back. Well, in fact, they're 7 for 1. And a single that takes the score up to 94. And 27 balls remaining. A projected score of 130 on the cards here. Unless Melbourne Stars can really get going with some lofty hitting. Ball cut away, can't score. And So the foundation has been built here by a partnership of 73. But we got to put up the walls now. We got to put up the walls. 26 balls remaining, 94 for 2.
And that's cut straight to the fielder. Struggling a little bit to run this over. You see a little bit more aggression at this point. As you said, the foundation has been built. Now it's time to accelerate to a good total. And a shot to square leg. Square leg gives chase. This is going to be minimum 2 runs. And yes, it is. Good running between the two. Up, and those 2 runs come off the plate off. Kushan Magani, 96 for 2 after 16. And our projection right now says 112.
आओ तो तरीका से
So 96 for 2, 16 overs gone, 24 balls remaining. Javeen Thomas on 36 not out. The man on strike here is Shami Singh. Oh, he comes down the track. Good bowling here from Singh. They're going to challenge the fielder for 2. Well run in the end. Couple of runs here. And brings Melbourne Star up from 98. So they're in striking distance of the 3-figure mark. With the projected score still of 130 on the cards here as we see our good friend Joe Siwara. 23 balls remaining. And a partnership of 77 between the pair.
We've seen a lot of good batting so far, but in this T20 match we're missing one thing. We've missed the maximum today. None hit yet. We want to see a couple of them towards the end of this inning. And there we go, right on cue. I believe that's the commentator's curse in a good way. Maximum over mid-wicket. I think Melbourne's happy.
Yeah, you're right on down, right on cue, right on cue. And here comes the 6 from Javeen Thomas. He goes up to 44. And that's the opposite of a commentator's curse. It's 104 that brings up the 100 here for Melbourne Stars. We're batting at 104 for 2, 21 balls remaining. And Javeen Thomas has batted us impressively well. He's up to 44. But Donnie is on 33.
What do you get into? I already made you.
Shami Singh continues, 8 runs in the over so far. Oh, another one! On the ground this time. That's a lovely shot for Javeen Thomas. He goes up to 48. And it's 22 balls. It's 108 for 2.
And Javeen Thomas looking to kick it in the 4th gear. 6 and a 4 back-to-back. 10 runs off the last 2 balls. 12 runs off the over. They're looking to finish it over strong. 2 balls left out. Shami Singh going to come back. And those 2 balls, a touch too full, touch too on like some middle stump. And Javeen Thomas just lifts it over the infield.
So Javeen Thomas on 48 has 51 balls. We've got 2 more deliveries remaining in this over. Shami Singh continues. Javin goes for a dot ball, so you'll have to wait. He's on 48. He's batted well. And the partnership has gone to 87 valuable runs here for Melbourne Stars. They won the toss, decided they'll bat first. And they wanted to post a good score. The projection in the vicinity of 135 now.
Run
Looking for two here. If he gets two, he'll get a 50. So Javin Thomas, he gets a 50. Oh, 52 balls. 53 balls, sorry. And so Javin has gotten a 50. Well played. It's 110 for 2.
Excellently made 50 by Javin Thomas. He's built the foundations and now he's accelerating. That's exactly what Melbourne need, and probably after this 50, Javin Thomas is going to accelerate. And where this is going to be an exciting finish to this inning with 3 overs left, so 18 balls, 110 right now. And Melbourne's passed all of our previous projections.
So Echo, they're still on course here for 125, 130, I'd say. But you'll have to factor in that both batsmen with an 8 to 9 run partnership are well set. Javin, he has gone to a 50. Very important half century here, but look who has the ball. Sonny Patel, he's been a trouble for many batsmen in this series for 22 yards. And when he bowls, many of the batsmen in this series have struggled to score off him. And from some indication we've been told or suggested that Sonny Patel has the most wicket in the series. And then of course, we don't know the economy rates for bowlers in this series, but I'm pretty sure that Sonny Patel is up there. So a couple of runs there to Madani, he goes up to 35, brings the score up to 112 for 2. And so we've got 17 balls remaining. We're in the 18th over being bowled here by Sonny Patel. Yeah, that's another good ball, good bounce and turn there. What a purchase on that one, as they would say. 112 for 2.
And I suspect Sonny Patel's been brought back to break this partnership. Down the right side, wide, and a by run. 2 free runs on offer. Extra business. 16, 18, 16 wide, 1 leg by and 1 by. That's not the ball they want, but I suspect Sonny Patel, after so long, back to this ball accurately and hope for something at this point.
Shot boy, shot boy.
Great. Backward point. That's another dot ball, and Sonny Patel is showing his bag of tricks right now.
So Madani comes down. Number 11 makes a good save there, so only a single. So Javin goes up to 51. Play in the miss again, so Sonny Patel continues to bowl well. You look at his bowling figure, 3.5, 1 to 16. With his final ball coming up with his spell, he's bowled well for 22 yards. This will be his final ball of the series. Oh, not a good ball, not a good ball. That's the end of his bowling spell in this series, and that's it for 22 yards from Sonny Patel. He's bowled, let's look at his bowling. Before it was now maybe 1 for 16, it's 115 for 2. And so we've got 2 overs remaining, 12 balls remaining. A partnership of 94 between Javin Thomas and Madani. So 12 balls remaining. We're expecting to see some July 4th fireworks now.
Hopefully for the audience and hopefully for Melbourne Stars at 115 for 2. They need about 10-12 runs minimum in each of the next 2 overs to reach a healthy target. We're looking at 25 runs in the next 2 overs for a target of 140, and I think that's a healthy total, especially with a promising Melbourne bowling attack.
It's 115 for 2, 115 for 2, 12 balls remaining. And it looks like Shami Singh has been given the ball, 3 overs limit, none for 27. So he's gone from 9 and over, 115 for 2, 18 overs done. 115 for 2. So Shami Singh comes into Javin Thomas. It's a single out towards the offside. Goes up to 52, brings the score up to 116 for 2, 11 balls remaining. Projected score 133, 135. So Modani at 35, the man on strike. Oh, good lift, fielder comes around. Well judged catch, and that's the end of Modani. He goes for 35. It's 116 for 3.
Very important 35 runs by Sushant Modani, and he's going to have to walk back, but Javin Thomas is still out there on 52. And the new batsman is Navin Stewart walking out to join Javin Thomas. They're going to look to push it on in these last 10 balls. Sushant Modani uncharacteristically looking for the boundary, but that's what the situation requires. He's batted very well for his 35 runs, taken by Shami Singh in the end. And right now the score reads 116 for 3 after 18.2 overs.
So 10 balls remaining. Javin Thomas on strike. It's 116 for 3. Oh, cut away nicely up to deep cover. And he wants a second. Stewart says no. So the score is 117 for 3. 117 for 3. So we've got 9 balls remaining. And Navin Stewart comes into strike, and Navin Stewart, a player with CPL experience, having played a couple of seasons with Barbados Tridents. Oh, it's in the air. So ball on caught. Shami Singh picks up another one. 2 for 29. Navin Stewart goes first ball. So echo, it's 117 for 4.
That's why it was very important that Sushant Modani and Javin Thomas take it as deep as possible, because they were the set batsmen with their eye in. It's often very difficult to come in and swing for the first ball. And Shami Singh has struck twice in this over. to pin back Melbourne Stars at 117 for 4. And now in comes the captain, Nazmul Siddiqui. Dihan, we all know what he can do. And he joins Javin Thomas out in the middle. It's 117 for 4 after 18.4. 8 deliveries left. We're looking for a couple of maximums and a couple of boundaries to lift Melbourne Stars past that 140-135 mark to make this the top competition. But even though it's 117 for 4, it's been very good batting by Melbourne Stars, given the quality of bowling that 22 yards possesses. Nothing given free, not a lot of looseners to take advantage of.
So Nazmul Siddiqui comes to the middle with 170 for 4. Javin Thomas, the man still on strike.
Thank you, mate.
So we've got 8 balls remaining, projected score of 130. Shami Singh to Javin Thomas. Oh, no elevation. Good bowling here from Shami. The shortish of a length. Score remains at 117 for 4. 7 balls remaining. Javin is on 53. He's batted extremely well. We've got 7 balls remaining. Shami Singh with a couple of wickets in this over. So that completes over number 19. So 19 in the books. It's 118 for 4. With Javin Thomas on 54. Nazmul Siddiqui hasn't faced the ball yet. And we are down for the final 6 balls here. We'll really see who will pick up the attack from the bottom end of the ground. And it appears to be Usman Shahid. So Usman Shahid comes for the final over 3 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 10, so he's been very impressive. And so Usman Shahid will finish up here, very impressive bowling figure.
Indeed, and he did a good job in the power play restricting the batsmen, but right now the batsman looking to go for the fences, and Usman Shahid will be presented a different sort of challenge than he was in his first spell, and his first ball. He was very fruitful for the 22 yards, picking up a wicket, so he'll want to do much of the same. And we know what Melbourne Stars are aiming for. They're looking at the boundaries.
So good start here from Shahid. If you're bowling the final 6 ball here for your team and the ball is not going across or over the flags, you're bowling well. So he's only given up 1. Good bowling here from Usman Shahid. And now Nazmul Siddiqui, he batted well in last year's final. But he's only looking at least 5 balls here. So he gets going quickly, they will come back for 2, I'm sure. As the ball holds up in the grass, a very tricky field to field on. Sometimes when you see the ball goes off the willow, it looks so fast and then it holds up in the grass. 121 for 4 balls remaining. Siddiqui is on 2. Oh, that's a good ball. Shahid has bowled good. He has kept the ball on one side of the pitch consistently for a long time. And so 3 balls remaining, 121 for 4. A projected score of 128, 128, is it possible? So a single to Nazmul Siddiqui, he goes up to 355 to Javin Thomas. We've got a couple of balls remaining here. 122 for 4, 122 for 4. 2 balls remaining. So very good over here from Usman Shahid. He's only given up 5 runs. With 1 ball remaining, it's 123 for 4. Siddiqui is on play. Javin Thomas is on 56. Final ball coming up, 129 could be the maximum here that Melbourne Stars could finish with. 123, here's the final ball. Only a single, so 124. 124 is Melbourne scored off 20 overs. And it's 124 for 5. 124 for 5. Javin Thomas on the field on 56. Nazmul Siddiqui is left not out on 4. So 124 is the score. 124 at the end of 20.
124, it's not the total that we expected, but very well batted by Melbourne Stars, and of course a couple of early breakthroughs from Melbourne, and this game is going to be a cracker in the second innings, we know it. So this is a very good effort against the disciplined bowling attack of 22 yards, and going us back to the chase in the second inning. For now, it's just an innings break.
Come on, please respond to it. I'm going to go there and come back.
One time more.
I gave her.
Skinny guy, right?
Daniel, are you ready?
Like another 6 minutes. 6 minutes more.
ये ले ले आधी ले ले नहीं कह रहा खत्म हो गई है आधी भी लो आधी भी फाइनली Danny
Much wickets, Ila? Much wickets. We'll go try it. Good correction for you. We didn't want to use it.
Great pictures of Wayne Memron diving the tank and catching a Willie Cummins right at the international lines. What a lovely guy to have a chance to meet him a couple of times.
You must have got you in
Guys.
overs to go. 62 runs off 48 balls. Very quiet position. 5
I knew something different. Too slow, but he was
Hey, Jesse! Jesse! Bhai! Bhai!
बनाएंगे तो मैं जाके खेल ये देखना
ये लॉन्ग है
इसमें से 2 बंदे आ रहे हैं यहाँ पर खलील भाई मेरे ख्याल से कहना किससे
चादर पे है
good look. Help me, no?
No,
you. Check. You're good. Maybe check 1 minute. Maybe stop. We say,
I was tired, man. But they don't have the viewer. I got to go follow the viewer. They're doing YouTube. Everybody likes to click button and go to Facebook Live. Everybody watch and share
take a picture with your phone.
चेयर एक है वहाँ मेरे पास पानी दो थोड़ा बैटरी में चार्ज करो तो पावर बैंक मिल गया
हमरा फरज है
भाई आ जाओ पानी लेना यार
Yeah.
Did I ask you a question, Greenline? Huh? Oh, shit. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I like. Thank you so very much. And I wish you thanks very much. Thank you, good sir.
So welcome back. It's 125 to win here. And two batsmen out in the middle. Cameron Sheikh and Ehad Malik. So 22 yards. So 125 runs needed. Navin Stewart will start. So it's 125 to win from 120 on 120 balls. Welcome back, Echo.
Thank you, Lenny. It looks to be a good chase. 125 off 120. Just a couple of early breakthroughs. And Navin Stewart just wants to make sure he gets something right before he bowls the first ball.
So game on here. It's not a big T20 score, but it is already made. And we saw in 4 days of play that the outfield, not a very quick outfield. So 125 will be a score here as my good friend Shabir gives me a wave. And he's going to the Urdu box. This game is certainly broadcast in 3 languages, Echo. One in Urdu as the boys go to the Urdu box, and we've got the English commentary here on the ground. So Cameron Sheikh picks up a couple of runs. And so off the first ball, they're up and running here. They're 2 without loss.
Yes, the overthrow there was a little costly. Led to an extra run there. So batsman off the mark straight away. Cameron Sheikh. Ahmad Malik still off strike. So we see a slip in play. So definitely bowler looking for good use of the new ball. Oh, down the left side, well collected. So that's going to be 3 runs, just erring in his line a little bit, Mr. Stewart.
That's the ball? Yeah, that's the ball. No, over there. Over there by the you're gonna talk flag over there. Here, this side.
So runs again here for Cameron Sheikh. And so 2 more runs here for 22 yards. So they're off to a very good start here. We've only seen a couple of balls with 5 runs on the board already. So Navin Stewart, having played at the CPL level, would have been part of the Barbados Tridents for a couple of seasons. Cameron Sheikh is on 4. They've played really well to get 22 yards. Into the finals, so a throw at the stumps, it appears to be Madani. Doesn't strike the stumps, and the batsman goes through for 1, so 6 without loss. And we're on the first ever being bowled here by Navin Stewart. And left-hander Ahad Malik now taking strike, so a little bit of a headache.
having to change the field every ball with a left-right hand opening combination from 22 yards. And nice little short ball to welcome Ahad Malik to the crease. And Alvin Stewart.
Yeah, Malik batted well in the semi-final for 22 yards. He got 8+. Was out of the very last ball of the innings, so he batted 420 in the last game. So that's the completion of over number 1, 6 without loss. They're chasing 125. And so 119 remaining from 114 balls. So 6 without loss. Tamim only given the ball. So Melbourne Stars going to fast bowling here. Both Navin Stewart and Tamim only are bowlers with pace. So 119 required from 114 balls. Cameron Sheikh will be the man on strike. He's on 5. Malik is yet to get off the mark. So ball outside the off stump. That's a good ball here from Oni. All right, I think the umpires want the crowd straight behind the bowler's arm to clear out a little bit here, especially if you're standing. All right, so keep seated there. That's the VIP box. That's the VIP box. So a couple of good balls here for Cameron, towards Cameron Sheikh off the bowling of Tamim Oni. He's kept the ball up. And quite possibly the ball may have swung. It's a brand new ball. But his line and length has been on target here. So good bowling here from Oni so far. Oh, short ball, attempted pull here by Cameron Sheikh. Doesn't go well. And the ball stopped there from Dihan Siddiqui, the wicketkeeper. And so 6 without loss. 124 posted by Melbourne Stars. And so 119 remaining from 111 deliveries. So Cameron Sheikh goes up to 6, is 7 without loss. We're in the second over. Only one single in the over so far, so Tamim Oni has bowled has started well.
Sitting in the sun is bad.
Tony, do we have any sheep?
So Malik finally gets off the mark. He takes the score to 8 without loss. So 117 to win from 109. So good looking shot here from Cameron Sheikh, running up towards long on. And it goes away for 4. So that's the first boundary for 22 yards. And that completes the second over. It's 12 for none. With Malik on 1, Cameron Sheikh is on 10. And so 12 in 2 overs, I think.
You need more bags? See before the trouble is generated. Yeah, hold on. Not everything's garbage. Garbage where you found there's I just be careful driving.
Ball to start the over from Melbourne Stewart. So we'll be looking at the light now because some steps of glare is probably going to be a little bit of an annoyance in the fielder's eyes and the batsman's eyes. And another well ball delivery. Batsman tried to sneak the single. Oh, direct to the Woodland Gardens. Good fielding effort. Just had one stump to aim at. Good shy at the stump. And they need to keep the fielding intensity up, because the batsman will be looking to take singles at every possible opportunity. Very good fielding effort by the fielder at square leg. Another well bowled delivery just defended by Kamran Sheikh. So Melbourne Stewart hitting the right line and length here. Kamran Sheikh equals to the task. And the slip's been removed now. Put a little bit of extra protection on the offside, single stop. Another well bowled delivery, another dot ball from Melbourne Stewart. So he's building a bit of pressure here. Only one run off the over. 2 balls left to go. Melbourne Stewart. Oh, and a bumper. That's given a wide ball. Melbourne Stewart sends one sailing over the head of Kamran Sheikh. And that's going to be a wide ball. Just a touch too short on that occasion. So score now 14 for no loss after 2.4 overs. Flipped away down to deep line. That's going to be a single off the bat of Cameron Sheikh with 1 ball left. 3 runs off the over. So Melbourne Stewart looking for a bit of magic. In his second over, looking for that inevitable and much needed breakthrough for Melbourne Stars. And once again, looking for the single. Good running between the batsmen of 22 yards. That's 16 for no loss after 3. And Melbourne Stewart after 2 overs, and he's given up 10 runs, no maidens, no wickets. So it's a good controlled start from 22 yards. And Melbourne Stars just looking for a little something in the field because 22 yards is sneaking a lot of singles in between the 30-yard circle.
So Oni continues 16 without loss, 3 overs gone. Nice looking shot here from Malik, picks up more runs here. So Malik certainly continues from where he left off, got a 80 plus in the semi-final game against Washington Tigers, and he looks quite confident here again. 22 yards, they made a good start here. They're batting at 18 without loss. So Tom and Oni
Too much fun, man.
is both tidy so far.
And I know that's all the kids laughing.
Oh, ball worked into the onside. That's a good looking shot again. So Malik only gets a single though. He goes up to 6. Cameron Sheikh is on 11. And pushes the opening score here to 19 without loss. It's 106 required from 99 balls. So 20 without loss, we're in the 4th over. Tommy Mooney has given up 4. Good batting here from Malik and Cameron Sheikh. Malik is on 6, Cameron Sheikh is on 12. Melbourne Stars on 22-yard locked into the Greenline Independence Cup 2018 final. So full toss pulled away towards the onside. And it goes away for force. So Malik on the charge again. He goes up to 10. It's 24 without loss.
I'll move my camera.
Just pull the dog and then when we go back. Yeah, you might have to. Can your camera come to this side now? Or?
Let's see. I wanna. Until we get.
Yeah, where do we go for the sun? Let's see, where the sun is.
The sun is too low.
Actually, it's good.
It's good? Okay. Give me a favor. Can we pull a little bit more so I can just raise up my camera? Sorry.
The ball cut away.
I'll lift this up. Okay.
I think he scored for 26.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we are in the fifth over here, being bowled by Navin Stewart. Malik is on 10, Sheikh is on 13. And 22 yards after a good start here, Echo. They're batting at 26 without loss.
Oh, and a short ball dug straight in the helmet of Ahad Malik. And Navin Stewart with the stare down. He's looking. So that's a little bit of the energy that Melbourne Stars needed. Ahad Malik seems to be okay. And that's probably a little bit of an intimidation factor from Navin Stewart.
Yeah, every fast bowler love to see some, love to have some aggression. And that's targeted aggression into the grill of Malik. Malik remains on 10. He gets another shortish ball that trying to get a touch on it. It doesn't go well. It's 26 for none. You're in the fifth over. So 99 to win from 93 balls. Melbourne Stars. And 22 yards in the final of the Greenline Independence Cup. So he gets it over the keeper's head this time. Well played, chap. And Malik goes up to 14, it's 30 without loss. And Malik was attempting that shot for the last 3 balls. Echo, finally he gets it right. He goes up to 14, it's 30 without loss.
Well, you thought Navin Stewart was pulling a little bit of a bluff there because he put the third man in. Might have been a setup, 2 straight short balls. Thought something fuller would come, but another short ball. This time well executed by Ahad Malik. And well defended by Ahad Malik. Straight in the body from Navin Stewart. And that's 30 for no loss so far.
So hello there from Navin Stewart to Malik. And a little bit of good fast bowling and an opening batsman banter.
I'll sit on it.
6 in the over so far. Oh, lovely shot for only a single. And the single that closes out over number 5. So 31 at the end of 5. With Cameron Sheikh on 13, Malik is on 15, and so they require 94 from 90 balls on Echo.
Nice to see a little bit of aggression from Navin Stewart. Melbourne know they're well in it. Navin Stewart looking to provide the spark, but at the same time, you have to give a hand to the 22-yard batsmen. They're batting very sensibly at this point, looking for their singles and doubles, pushing the fielders hard. It's going to take a good bit of fielding right now, probably, to get this breakthrough. We've seen a couple of shies at the stumps. Direct hits would have sent the batsmen packing. But right now it's 31 for none after 5 overs, and the last over of the power play. And we're going to have an introduction of spin now. So Sushant, oh never mind, not spin. So my apology, this is the first introduction of spin from Melbourne Stars in the form of Sushant Madani. He's going to be bowling for left-hander Ahad Malik. So now we see a slip coming into play. The slip that was removed after the first over, back in action. And a beautiful shot over cover by Ahad Malik. That's gone for a 4-run, just whipped away over cover. Beautiful shot right over the infield. And that's quite a way to welcome the spinner into the attack.
Yeah, short and turning away from the left-hander. And he helped himself with a lovely shot over the offside infield. It's 35 for none. Malik goes up to 19. So Malik with that single goes up to 20. It's 36 for none. So Madani provides the first spell of spin here for Melbourne Stars. They started with Navin Stewart and Tamimoni. And now Madani acts to provide a good spell here. They're defending 89 more from 88 ball. So wide is the call. Not a good start here from Madani. First ball was struck for 4. Now he's given up wide, so all 3 balls have yielded some sort of runs here for the opposition. And you've got to say it's not a big total, 125. Maybe the conditions here, it's still a good score, but still. They'll have to bowl extremely good here to defend. A team that has really played and have seemed to peak at the right time. And every time we've seen 22 yards, they seem to get even stronger. They're batting at 37 without loss. Sheikh is on 13, Malik is on 20. And Madani with ball in hand. Here he is, the Sheikh. Ball working to the onside for an easy single. A single that brings the equation down to 87 to win from 85 balls.
चार्जर नहीं है.
So that's it straight to mid-off. And that's going to be the end of the over. 8 runs off of it. 39 to no loss at the end of the power play. And the most important statistic for 22 yards, arguably, is the no loss. They have the rest of their batting to go in this case of 125, 86 more needed off of 84 balls. This partnership reaching 39, a much well-calculated partnership, no risk taken so far. And the players are going to have a little drink.
Guys scored 39. 39? I think so.
And I have so many names, especially on the live, from all the way from university. We've all been coming here in the last 4 days, and myself, and of course, the move from Philadelphia, we cannot forget it. He missed the yesterday. Yes,
so ball lift into the onside. They'll come back for a couple of runs. So a single more to Cameron Sheikh. He goes up to 17. 41 without loss. As Mufassir Ali Mufan given the ball. And he comes in here in the 7th over. Again, Malik tries to reverse sweep. He's done it a couple of times in his 84. And he gets another single here, so leg by is the call. And the score goes up to 42. 42 in the 7th over. Being bowled here by Mufassir. In fact, correction here. Shakir Mohammed giving the ball. Oh, big shot. It's gone a long way from Cameron Sheikh. And it goes for the first maximum of the innings. What a shot here from Cameron Sheikh.
Beautiful speed shot from Cameron Sheikh. Lifted over square leg. And the spin twin has been greeted into attack with disdain.
So 10 runs in the over so far. Sheikh is on 23. Malik is on 20. It's 48 without loss. So perhaps one of the best ball of the over. The over comes to an end, and after 7 over, Melbourne Stars posting 124 and 22 yards in reply. They're batting at 48 for no loss with Malik on 20 and Cameron Sheikh is on 23.
Yeah, you better play.
Like even when they ended up there.
So ball getting an outside edge, runs up the backward point, fielders giving chase. And Malik picks up a couple of runs, so that brings up the 50 here for 22 yards. They're 50 without loss. Cameron Sheikh on 23, Malik is on 22. And we're in the 8th over being bowled here by Sushant Modani. 75 meals from 77 balls. Ball defended here by Malik. So what a start here from 22 yards. They continue to outplay all the competitors in this competition. The way things are going here, they seem invincible or unstoppable at the moment, Echo. And it seems like 22 yards could be the team smiling here at the end of this game.
They're looking good at this point, but remember, it's the game of cricket. Anything could happen over the course of the next 74 runs. So we'll just have to wait and find out.
So 74 to win from 75 balls. Oh, ball pulled into the vacant onside, finds the gap and goes away to 4. So good looking shot, good placement here from Cameron Sheikh. He goes up to 27, pushes the score to 55. Melbourne Stars have been here before. And in the first year of the Greenline Independence Cup, they were the victors. They've appeared here again with 55 for no loss. 70 to win from 74 balls.
And a big shot. Fielder coming under it. And it's over the rope. That's 6 runs off the bat of Cameron Sheikh. And the score goes to 61 for no loss. Big heave over mid-wicket. Looked for a minute as Stephen Taylor was getting close to it. But the ball was out of reach.
Just 3 ball में 10 रन कर गए तो चौथे बॉल में मार दिया
And well punched down to long on moving for a single. And at the end of the 8th over, 62. And with the overthrow, we have 63. So at the end of the 8th over, we have 63 for no loss, and it's a tough situation for Melbourne Stars because while 22 yards were playing the Pacers with caution, they've taken a liking to the spin bowling of Sushant Modani and Shakira.
So 8 was down 63 at the end of 8 over. 63 at the end of 8. 62 runs to win from 72 balls. 62 to win from 72. 63 without loss. So Shakir Ahmed continues. First over went for 9. Malik among the runs here again, got a 80 plus in the last semi-final game against Washington Tigers, and now he's up to 23. Couple of good deliveries here from Shakir Ahmed. Melbourne Stars, in addition to some tidy bowling here, we definitely want to break through the opening partnership at least. Good feeling here from Shakir Ahmed to his own bowling, so 4 dot balls in a row. Malik remains on 23, 63 for no loss, 63 on the board. Finally gives up a run, so this has been a good over here from Shakir Ahmed, is 64 for none.
That's only 1 run off the over so far with 1 delivery though. He'll want to finish this over off very well. So just a couple of minor field adjustments. And just push towards the long on. And that's going to be a single, 2 runs off the over. And at the end of 9, we're at 65 for no loss. 22 yards, to be breezing through this chase at this moment. With 16 needed off the remaining 66 balls. And the Melbourne Stars desperately need a breakthrough or 2 to stay alive in the match, because we have seen that when new batsmen come in, they take a while to adapt to the pitch. And we saw that in the first innings, and we've seen it throughout the day. So just 1 or 2 wickets remove the set batsman, and that's the key.
So 65 without loss, Mufassir given the ball. And 2 well set batsmen here, Sheikh on 36. So 22 yards perhaps on cruise control here at the moment. 60 runs to win from 65 balls. They haven't lost a wicket yet. They're batting a 65 for none. So no ball 1. So the free hit ball will come up now. Malik will be the man to receive. 67 for none, as Mufasir may have overstepped.
So right now it's 67 for no loss, and we're waiting for the free hit ball. Oh, misses out on the free hit, and they sneak a run. Good effort by Mufassir, as the ball was right in front of the batsman, putting a good dive to try and hit the stumps. No avail. Now we move on to 68. It's a good delivery on a free hit ball, as it looks like a decent change of pace.
Yes, Echo, we have seen it at all levels of cricket, from international to local. You seem to bowl your best ball when you're bowling a free hit ball. 68 for none. And Mufasir with 3 runs in the over so far. Cameron Sheikh is on 37. Malik is on 25. So another single here for 22 yards. They go up to 69 and 56. 56 needed from 63 balls. So Malik on 25 and Cameron Sheikh on 38. Cruise control here for 22 yards. And this team seems unbeatable for 2 days in a row. Yesterday they played so impressive. It was so hard for any team to get close to beating this team. And it looks like the story will continue today. 70 on the board here. And they require 55 runs from 62 balls to become champions of the Greenline 2018 Independence Cup. Greenline Insurance, so grand sponsor for this event, 2nd year running. So, oh, big shot! He's got a long way, and Taylor runs after it, but just to retrieve the ball. So he's gone a long way. Cameron Sheikh goes up to 44, and that's the 3rd 6 of the innings. It's 76 for none.
That one had more than enough elevation on it, but just squeaked over the rope. But it doesn't matter. 6 runs all the same, whether you hit them 80 meters or 60. Straight down the ground, fielder giving chase. It's gonna be 1 run. And the score moves on to 77 after the completion of 10 overs. So the equation now, 48 needed out of 60 for 22 yards. And this is very refreshing to see a very well-balanced lineup. We've been singing praises to their bowling department, which have done the job in the first innings, and now their batting seems to be taking care of it, and Melbourne looking for a source of inspiration right now to bring them back into the game.
So Shakir Ahmed continues 2 of his no-made, none for 11. And 22 yards in a strong position here. They're batting a 77 without loss. So long on has a chance. So good catch, well judged catch there out that long on. You'll have to pick up the fielder's name. So Tamim Oni comes up with a well judged catch. Cameron Sheikh is gone. Shakir Ahmed picks up the only wicket for fallen. They're batting a 77 for 1. That's a well judged catch, Echo.
Very good catch indeed, and this is exactly what Melbourne needed. A new batsman coming to the crease and a little bit of hope, even though it doesn't look too good at this point. This is the start that they needed. Shakir Ahmed providing the breakthrough, and he'll look for a lot more at this point as they need to take the remaining 9 wickets. As we know right now, playing defensively won't really help them. They need to look for the wickets because there are way too many balls left to just bowl it out.
So both teams have played impressively well to get to this final here. Melbourne Stars haven't lost a game in the series. And if they lose in this final here, that will be the first game, and they would have lost it in the final. They haven't lost any yet. On the other hand, 22 yards have only lost to Rockaway Strikers in the group stage, but they got the better of the Rockaway Strikers team yesterday in the quarterfinal. So the new batsman is Humayun Farhat, and he comes out here at 72 for 1. Malik the man on strike, as the batsman would have crossed 26. And so only 48 required from 59 balls. So leg by is the call, is 78 for 1. And we saw Farhat in the semi-final, made a quick fire 31. And he can strike the ball that he wants to, 78 for 1. Well-flighted delivery pushed into the gap by Humayun Farhat. He's going to be off the mark on his first ball. The score reaches 79 for 1. So Shakir Ahmed in this over already picking up a breakthrough. He'll be looking for a lot more if Melbourne has a chance to win. And another well-bowled delivery from Shakir Ahmed. He's going well, only 2 runs off his over with 2 balls to go. Oh, another well-bowled delivery from Shakir Ahmed. Ahad Malik pushing forward to defend. And the last ball of the over coming up. Shakir Ahmed wants to finish off his over well. And it hits right over mid-wicket's head, and good stop by the fielder. We're waiting for the umpire's call. Looks to be 2 runs off the last ball of the over with a pull over mid-wicket. And at the conclusion of 11 overs, we have 81 for the fall of 1 wicket, and Shakir Ahmed took the wicket of Kamran Sheikh in this over. The equation now reads 44 required off of 54 balls. 22 yards going at a healthy run rate of 7.36.
Just like that. We had to go there. I had a right. Then they said they were going to stop at
So 81 for 1, 44 to win for 54 balls. Farhat, the man on strike. And Lucas Sear, his first over win for 12, continues. So 44 to win for 53 balls. 22 yards, have only lost one game so far. The Melbourne Stars, they haven't lost a game yet. So a couple of runs there for Farhat takes the score up to 83. And brings the equation down to 42 runs needed from 52 ball championship game. Malik is on 28, continues to bat well in this series. So 83 for 1, we are in the 12th over. And so 42 to 1 for 51 balls. 83 for 1, 83 for 1. Yeah, the other side made 124. So 83 for 1 in the 12th over. So 42 to win for 51 balls.
I think I'm on our thought. So the guy that I was supposed to go with, he had to stop by in Jersey City.
And we have a stoppage in play as the batsman looks to change glove and gain a helmet after that bouncer. So there we go, the Melbourne pace bowlers are really testing and putting the chin music up for the 22-yard batsman as first, exemplified by Navin Stewart and Navin Sirali. A good delivery, stroked away for a single by Humayun Farhat, and the score reaches 84 for 1. So tidy over so far, 3 runs off 4 balls. 2 deliveries remaining. Full toss, hit towards the mid-wicket region. The batsmen look to come back for 2, and they'll make it quite easily. So a generous gift to the informed Ahad Malik, who reaches 30, and the total reaches 86. So Mufassir Ali might have been looking for the Yorker just a little too full on that occasion. And another bouncer dispatched, and that's gone over the boundary. What a nice shot by Ahad Malik. So the short ball did not work eventually, and at the conclusion of 12 overs, it was 92 for 1. Of some brilliant batting by Ahad Malik. The partnership reaches 15 runs between Ahad Malik and Humayun Farhat, with Ahad Malik leading the way for 23. Sorry, Kamran Sheikh so far, who's been dismissed by Shakir Ahmed, who's leading the way for 23 yards at 45. But Ahad Malik looks to lead 22 yards the rest of the way to the target with 33 left to lift the Greenline Cup.
So 92 for 1, 33 required from 43 balls. 48 balls, sorry. Farhat is on 4, Malik is on 36. Malik continues to bat well, got 80 plus in the first semi-final. And if 22 yards wins here, the Greenline T20 Cup will see their second champions in 2 years. They'll see a different champ. The Melbourne Stars still has an opportunity to go 2 up in the Greenline T20. Oh, that's a big shot! Big shot here from Imran Farhat. And we'll wait and see. It's gone upstairs. So another Greenline T20 maximum. And it comes off the bat of Humayun Farhat, brother of Imran Farhat. He goes up to 10 and takes his score up to 98 for 1. So 27 runs required for 47 balls. And the way it looks is 22 yards all the way.
A good effort out there by the fielder at deep mid wicket. Just enough, not enough room to make the catch. And a good comeback by Shakir Ahmed. With Humayun Farhat defending straight back to him. We're at 98 for 1. And Humayun Farhat still on 10. A good delivery, lifted up. That's looking for another Greenline maximum. So Humayun Farhat lifts 2 out of the playing field in this over. And 22 yards and looking to get this done in a hurry.
Certainly they are in a hurry here. We've already seen the trickle of the spectators beginning to head for the exits. My good friend there, good Saran in the studio, heading for the exits, trying to get out quickly out of the parking lot. It's 21 runs needed from 45 balls. It's 22 yards all the way. Farhat is on 16, 2 massive sixes. You've got to say any ground in the world, that would have gone a long way. So 22 yards. They've only lost 1 game in the series. And they've taken out 2 big teams coming into the final, one of which Somerset Cavaliers. And also Washington Tigers. Combined, those teams may have spent over $100,000, according to conservative estimates. So we're in over number 13 lean ball here by Asad Malik. It's a big investment to make $17,000. How about trying to pull down the leg side so the wide is added to the scorecard? And it's 106 on the board here, so 19 runs required from 44 balls. And there's the team from the Maryland area on course here. 106 for 1 will in the 13th over.
Flipping down the track, Ahad Malik straight to Ahad. That's going to be 1 run. 15 runs off the over end with 18 more runs left to get. So 7 overs just looking at a fairly simple pace right now. 22 yards. They are indeed on cruise control and looking to pocket $17,000.
Yes, Echo, and the cup will have to travel some bit of mile. Last year it stayed around the New York area, but this year it's going to be heading west. It's going to be heading up to Maryland, it appears. South? South from a man who lives there, so you can't go wrong. The cup will be heading south. And then of course the presentation party will be led by Rana. Rana will take the chairman of the presentation party when we're done here. So it's 107 for 1. So it appears Patel has been given the ball. And he starts with a drop ball here in the 14th over.
Lashing Jason from Pinoy Dodge. He removes the informed Ahad Malik. LBW trapped in front. The umpire took no time in raising a finger. So a well-made 37 by Ahad Malik. He's done his part in this case for 22 yards. Lenny, do you think this still has a twist in it? So the introduction of Pinoy Das served well for the Melbourne Stars. He picked up a wicket off his second delivery. And Sonny Patel is going to be the new batsman. We know him a little bit more for his exploits with the ball. And a fine start this morning, and one of the best bowlers in the tournament, figure-wise, by unofficial statistics, he might be the leading wicket taker of the tournament, and a very important part of the 22-year tournament.
So 18 runs to win from 40 balls. Perhaps 40 balls is not so much relevant now. Lots of wickets in hand, 8 wickets to be exact. They're batting at 102 for 7. Sonny Patel comes out to the middle. Panay Das.
Success.
So ball defends here by Sonny Patel. And the score remains at 107 for 2. 107 for 2. They're chasing 125. So ball working to the onside. We're on the 14th over. 22 yards. Needs 17 runs to become the Greenline Independence Cup 2008 champ. 24 teams took part. And now we're down to the final 2. And perhaps 10 or 15 minutes from now, one team will survive 2014 playoff. And they'll earn the right to become the Greenline T20 Cup champ for 2018. Melbourne Stars having won last year, so they're here again, but not looking good for them. And the play and a miss here by Humayun Farhat. Doesn't make contact, that completes over number 14. So 14 down. There's 17 more runs to win. It's 108 for 2. 108 for 2.
Look where you're going, Fred.
So Stephen Taylor is greeted with a big shot down the ground for 6. And so Sonny Patel wants to get this presentation going. He goes up to 7. And so 11 to win from 35 balls.
Not the way any bowler wants to be greeted into attack fine shot down the ground for 6 runs off the blade of Sunny Patel. And he moves on to 7 from 3 balls. And there are only 11 runs left to win. A good delivery from Stephen Taylor. A dot ball. So right now we're at 114 for 2. And a good shot to the point region by Sunny Patel for a single. As the scoreboard moves on to 115, casting on the strike to Humayun Farhat.
Whack.
Oh, looking for a big strike. Appeal for a stumping, not given by the umpire.
So 115 for 2. 10 runs needed from 32 balls. And only we've been told that in the New York League there's a batsman on this ground who scored a 100 yesterday in a limited overs match. My good friend there, Leonardo. He got a 100 yesterday in a game in the park. So I want to say congratulations to a 100 scorer as we get a single here. New York League, and brings the equation down to 9 runs from 31 balls.
So 9 runs off 31 balls. We'll be looking a little bit more in the runs column at this point. Looking for another big strike. Dihan takes the bails off swiftly, but to no avail. And that's the end of the 15th over. 116 for 2. 22 yards, just another 9 runs needed to win the match.
So Pranay Das will continue. He bowled a tidy first over. Farhat on 18 of just 13 balls. It's 9 runs to win from 5 overs. And 22 yards, a shot towards square leg. And Farhat picks up another single. He goes up to 19 and takes his score to 117 for 2. So 8 runs to win. So the sound of the bell indicating last lap. 8 runs to win from 28. And Patel picks up another one, so it's 22 yards all the way. So they played unbeaten for a long time in this series, only losing to Rockaway Strikers in the group stage. Ball tugged into the onside now. In fact, it's gone away for 4, so not much Stars can do at this present time. Farhat goes up to 23, which means they're just 3 runs away from lifting the Independence Cup, the Greenline Independence Cup 2018 edition. And they're just about 3 runs away from making that happen. 26 balls to be bowled, a long way. And Farhat cuts through the offside. Will it run away towards the ropes? It's going up towards the boundary. And if that goes for 4, well, they'll need another run here. But if ball goes for 2, had it gone for 4, that would have been gained for 22 yards. So now the scores are level at a 124. Here's Pranay Das, final ball of his over. We will come into bowl to Farhat. 1 run needed. His scores are level. Farhad big swing and a miss, so this match will go into the other over. And so the match has survived the 16th over. So 16 overs gone, it's 124 for 2.
"22 yards have indeed played very well in this edition of Greenline Cup, but spare a thought for Melbourne Stars. They had a big target on their back, being last year's champions. So even making it to the finals with an impressive tournament, no losses thus far, and being runners-up, you have to give them a big shout-out. Great competition for the boys of Melbourne Stars, and I'm sure 22 yards will agree this was some stiff competition.
Oh, 22 yards have taken out some very big teams, Somerset Cavaliers and Washington Tigers. Favorites to win. Stephen Taylor has the ball in hand. So final run remaining. And ball struck and struck powerful enough into Farhad. Good stop by Farhad. And it's 124 for 2. So more drama here at VCP. And so 22 yards, they're on the verge of winning the 2018 Greenline Independence Cup. Stephen Taylor with ball in hand. Here's the off spinner, into ball to Sunny Patel. Patel goes big, and that's it! Greenline champ of 2018 goes to 22 yards. They've won here at Van Cortlandt Park. They win by 8 wickets. Sunny Patel goes up to 15, and we've got a new champ this year in the Greenline Independence Cup. It's 22 yards all the way from Ireland, and they've won the 2018 Independence Cup, Greenline Independence Cup. They win by 8 wickets, and what an impressive display here by 22 yards in this tournament record.
Very impressive display from 22 yards, and Sunny Patel pulling off his best Mahendra Singh Dhoni impression. Last ball 6 to seal the cup. And this was a fantastic tournament from all the organizers, all the teams that played. The last two standing, rightfully Melbourne Stars at 22 yards. But 22 yards had the better of Melbourne Stars on this day. So some excellent cricket from Van Cortlandt Park. And that's going to be all for the presentation.
Yes, Echo, it's been a superb tournament again put on by the Greenline Insurance, called the Greenline Independence Cup. And worthy winners, 22 yards winning the cup. So we'll take a short break and hand it over to the presentation party, Lana and Company. And by now everyone knows who the winners and the runner-up are. So 22 yards, the 2018 champ, Melbourne Stars.
Don't fit. That's a joke.
Gets to the final this year, but not enough runs perhaps, so we'll wait for the crew of the presentation party with the winner 22 yards. Alright, so we're asking the two teams to come quickly here. It's getting dark and we'll pack up a little bit later, but for now, please head over to this presentation party table. Both teams, can you please come quickly here? We want to get this over with. It's going to get dark. The park closes at 9.
Give me a quick thing.
So we've got to get out of here in 40 minutes or so, please. The park closes at 9. We've got to get out of here. So please come quickly. Rana!
Guys, give us 5 minutes to pack up later. We're gonna pack up later. Come on over here. We'll pack later. Let's go. Come on.
191. 181.
Guys, can I have both teams come to the presentation, please?
Okay, go on, give me a hand with this. Where is it?
Whose shirt is this? Where's this?
Let's put it out on the...
Just take it out.
Hold the phone. We're gonna go out there and then do it.
One more person.
We're gonna go out here. Come out there.
Healthy? Good enough, good enough. Thank you.
Melbourne Stars, can I have everyone here, please? Melbourne Stars, 22 yards, Melbourne Stars. Everyone by the presentation ceremony, please.
Right, guys, please. Close. Give us 5 minutes. Be careful at the top right passage. Change बाद में कर लेना please.
सनी भाई आ जाओ। आदिल and Umar. Adil.
Hurry up.
Somebody deserves it. No, I say you're a great person. I could unplug this, right? So,
You can unplug it.
sit up, carry over. What you're going to do is carry over to the
I'm good.
Just put your computer on here. I'm going to fold up this table. I want to get over here.
Alright. Give me 1 second.
Everybody have a little bit of that inside. Does that. Sometimes they maybe give like other things.
Hey guys, can I have everyone's attention, please? Guys, thank you for participating in Greenline Independence Cup 2018. I know we're short on time, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. First of all, I would like to congratulate the two teams that reached the final, Melbourne Stars. Give yourself a big hand. they are the defending champions, so it's a very big achievement. You know, from last year there were 12 teams, they made it as champions. This year the competition was tougher, 24 teams, and they have still made it to the final, so you know that shows the character.
Thank you.
Also, thank you to 22 Yards, Ricky and all you guys. You traveled all the way from Baltimore, you know, to make this tournament a success. And you know, so it's good to see teams coming, you know, from far and you know participating and then you know winning the tournament. So congrats to you guys. Before we begin the presentation, I would like to thank a few people without whom this tournament would not be possible in this beautiful Van Cortlandt Park in New York. Honestly, I think this is the best field we have here in New York in terms of the number of grounds we have and the amount of cricket that you guys saw over the last 4 days. We had a total of 48 games, and I don't think that I've been involved in any event where the 48 games have happened in the span of 4 days. So it's a big achievement. All the organizers, you know, I would like to name a few. But first and foremost, the two most important people which made the tournament happen are the people that arranged for this beautiful park. I would like to, you know, give a special appreciation award to the president of Commonwealth Cricket League, Mr. Leslie Lowe, and our dear friend, Mr. Irfan Malik. I would like a big round of applause for them. Without these people, there would be no tournament. Thank you, Leslie.
That was it.
Irfan Malik. The next person that I'm going to give the appreciation award to, he's very near to my heart as well, and we don't see him much, but he was here the whole 4 days, 5 o'clock in the morning. He's our cameraman, our media guy, Adil Khan. I would like Anjum Bhai to give a special award to Adil Bhai for all his efforts. And guys, he does not get paid a single dime for this. The next person I would like to call is also a Baltimore native. He traveled all the way from Baltimore to cover this tournament. He did it last year as well. He did it again. Not only did he came, he brought 6 teams with him. Mr. Ahmed Rana. Then I would like to call the president of Rebels Cricket Club from Philadelphia, who also was here the whole 4 days, helping us with organizing the event. He was also the director of the competition committee for this tournament, Mr. Zahir Mumtaz. And lastly, I would like to give the last shield we have to an international Pakistan player. He was playing for Pakistan first, but he made sure all the equipment, all the kits that you guys are wearing, the balls we played with, everything was taken care of by him, Mr. Muhammad Khalil. Photographer, lemonade maker, multi-talented. He's the one who provided lemonade for today to everyone. The only tournament where you get lemonade. All right, so I think I would also like to appreciate a few individuals before I hand over the mic to begin the presentation. First and foremost, Mr. Danny Khan. He's our umpiring coordinator. He did provide all the umpires, and to all the umpires who did the games, I don't know all their names, but Mr. Danny coordinated all the games. We had a great tournament, so thank you to all the umpires. Secondly, I would like to mention a few names from the management committee. The management was actually done by my team, Pakistan First. So I would like to thank you, all of you guys, Asad, Wasim, Umar, Adil, Wasim Shahzad from Blitz, Salik, and everyone who made their way, Shahzad, Masood, and there's so many of them. You saw them running around the park. And lastly, to my two helpers, Mr. Tony, I don't know where he is, but he is the one who carries everything to the whole park. Okay, we're going to get on with the presentation. I would like to invite Mr. Ahmed Rana to take over.
Asim Malik, please come forward. And everybody should clap. We forgot Asim Malik, but he's the most important person of our team. And it always happened, the guy who is behind the doors always helping us, but we forgot to recognize him, and now we're recognizing him. Asim Malik. Alright guys, here it is, final moments. I know you all want to go home, you all want to carry the trophy. But first of all, we like to thank you, the management, Greenline Independence Cup. Before I start, again we forgot, please come forward, Dr. Kamar from HNS Construction. We'd really like to appreciate him. 4 days he's been here, he's been helping us. He's the man who doesn't like to come in the camera, doesn't like to get appreciated, but today we decided we're going to bring him over here and we're going to give him the appreciate plaque. Thank you so much, Dr. Kamar Saab. Can I start now, Timmy? All right. Anybody else? Okay. Greenline Independence Cup. Yes, we started last year, 12 teams. This year, 24 teams. I really appreciate and thank you for all the teams who come, especially from Baltimore, who comes from anywhere like New Jersey, and especially all the local teams from New York. Without you team being here, possible this tournament wouldn't have 24 teams. Plus for all the teams who participated in this tournament, winning or losing doesn't matter. Today cricket has won. So please everybody clap for all the teams. And yes, of course, let's clap for Mia Sohail Anjum. I've been pronouncing his name Anjum, but this year he corrected me. He said, look, my name is Sohail Anjum, man. So Mia Anjum, the man behind to organize this tournament, the main sponsor. And of course, we cannot forget Dr. Kamar from HNS Construction. Big applause for these two gentlemen. They say we don't need anybody else, we can handle this on our own. There's a lot of people for other states wanted to come, but they said no, this tournament belongs to New York and we belong to New York, so we're going to take care of it. After that, of course, you all want to hear who's going to be a best bowler. But first I would like to invite Muhammad Khalil, the legend from Pakistan, to give an award to the best bowler. And of course, this cannot go anywhere else. Sunny Patel from 22 yards. Also, Timmy just told me he gets the pair of shoes as well from Cricket Zone. So Sunny Patel, not only a trophy, but also you getting the shoes. Congratulations, first time 22 yards participated, and Sunny Patel make it happen for them. All right, they're already taking his shoes away and they are trying to take his trophy away. Don't worry guys, you guys are gonna get something too. All right, let's move on. The best batsman award. Without the batting, you cannot score run, and without the batting, you cannot get wicket. I think everybody should know that. But right now, I would like to call our good friend and our legend, Zulkarnain Haider, wicketkeeper batsman. He plays for Brisbane. Let's clap for him to give our award to best batsman. And of course, Ravinder Singh, award goes to Ravinder Singh. He's not here, but I would like somebody to come forward. from Lycans. You want to remind me, look man, I'm out of the game, but don't worry. Lycan was there, and Lycan tried his best. And Cricket Zone USA, given him from Cricket Zone USA, he got the bat as well, not only the trophy. So this year, a shoes for Sunny Patel and a cricket bat from Cricket Zone to Ravinder. And pad as well. See, before they didn't tell me everything, now they are surprising me and telling me all these gifts are going to them. And of course, you want to do it? Let me do it. Okay, MVP, I would like to invite Mr. Asif from Ignited. And of course, the MVP goes to Sunny Patel. Please clap for Mr. Asif from Ignited. All the biryanis that we've been eating because of him. He also gets the pair of gloves and pads. So today the management is generous this year. He's getting the pad as well and the pair of gloves, and he already got the shoes from Cricket Zone. Sunny Patel, seems like you have stolen everybody gift from here. 22 yards is taking everything back to Baltimore. All right. Next, I would like to invite man of the match, but before that, I would like to invite Mayan, Sohail, Anjum to come over here and give the man of the match to, of course, Sunny Patel. Sunny.
Okay, before we call up the team's main trophies, there is a special award from one person in 22 yards that Mr. Anjum Bhai has decided that he's going to give for all the efforts that he saw making for his team. That is for Mr. Anand Patel.
Anand Patel is not only the manager, also the co-owner of the team, and I can say he's the guy behind the 22 yards for winning. 22 yards was not only playing with the 11th player, they were playing with the 12th player, and Anand Patel was going in every over making sure that you guys don't get dehydrated. Let's have a big applause for Anand Patel and a $100 award cash prize. Thank you to Mia Sohail Anjum to be generous. Okay, I would like to invite the runner-up team to come forward for the medals. So each one of you, please come. Can I have Zishan, Asad and Ali to give medals to the runner-up team, please? Zishan, Asad, Ali, please. And Mr. Sabit, we cannot forget you. Please come join to give the team medals runner-up. So Dehan, I would like to get your team one by one, please.
Lindo, come man. Team list. David, come on.
Dehan, let's clap, guys. Don't worry, you guys lost.
Come on up.
Yasin, Onik, Roman, let's start clapping, guys. Nupun, and of course Sushant, who saw great batting for Sushant today. Nevin, please. Coleman, of course we have under 19 West Indies player Coleman, we cannot get out of the game. Good fielder as well. And of course Stephen Taylor, ex-USA team captain, a great person. Stephen Taylor, let's clap for him. And thank you for joining this tournament and coming over here, Steve. And of course Mr. Thomas. Onindo. And I cannot forget Parne, because all of your team t-shirts are saying Parne. Clap for the team, everybody being Parne. And I want to invite the owner of this team, the defending champion, but now 22 years champion. Last year Melbourne Stars was the champion, Chris Lushman. and Ramesh. Mr. Ramesh. Yes, Mr. He's the 12th man for Melbourne Stars. Clap for him too. And of course the owner. I think owner and 12th man are the same thing. Alright, 22 yards. Here's your turn. Ahad Malik. Clap for Ahad Malik, guys. Good batting. Kamran Sheikh. Neil Nanvikar. And of course, our international player, Humayun Farah. Pawan Kahar. And of course, my good friend, Shami Singh. Oh, my local, I think he's the best bowler in Baltimore, but today he shows over here, he's one of the best bowlers here too. Good job, Shami Singh. Rikin Parekh, please. And Dishant Parekh. Kudrat Wakasullah. And of course, I cannot forget Usman Shahid, the left-arm fast bowler. Lot of working hard-working guy. Lot of attitude on the field, but he's a down-to-earth guy. Whenever he getting sixes for that, but he is a great person. He's Dr. Saab's favorite bowler. Do you wanna announce any special gift for him? Dr. Saab say I will give him later on. And of course, we cannot forget the backbone of the team, Sunny Patel.
Okay.
All right. Anand Patel, where are you? You still have a medal, even though being a 12th man. But I think you guys were playing with the 12 people. They were only playing with the 11, so that's not fair to them. All right. I would like to invite Mr. Asim for cash restitution, please. Come up to give the runner-up trophy to Dihan from Melbourne Stars. Dihan, please come get this trophy. And of course, the second prize money. And Chris, you can come too. Come on, guys, let's getting dark over here. We're going Facebook Live. You're going to see everything later on. But come now. Yes. Melbourne Stars comes second, but Parnay, please come forward, Parnay. Everybody's Parnay in their team and they belongs to the t-shirt, but please come, Parnay. Now I would like to invite my good friend, came all the way from Harrisburg, he moved from Philadelphia to Harrisburg, Zahir Mumtaz.
Alright, thank you all. First of all, congratulations, 22 yards. I have a tough job. I'm going to repeat what everybody said, but it's very important. 4 days of tournament, 4 months of hard work that went in. 48 games got played, 96 umpires, Lenny, all these guys took care of it. And most importantly in this heat, Dr. Saab right here from HNS Construction, 120 trays of biryani for you guys. We counted, I counted in our outro, 508 cases of water. And today all day long, ice, and don't forget the ice, 307 bags of ice. So just clap. If you are standing here, it's just because of one man, and that is HNS Construction. Mia Suhail Anjum, Greenline, a wonderful job. Last year we have 12 teams, and he promised that it's going to be bigger and better next year. And he came through with 24 teams. Last year we have 15,000 cash prize. This year it went to like $23,000. And he has promised next year, same dates, it's going to be bigger and better. So you can only imagine what is coming. These guys are Superman. They need all the recognition they can. A lot of hard work. My favorite is Mr. Lenny's son. He's a wonderful commentator. He always amazed us. He kept us going. Mr. Lenny and 2 umpires. I need both the umpires right here. Mr. Danny, Danny Khan and Mr. Haj.
Without them, it's not possible. Let's clap for the umpire, please. Clap for the umpire.
Dr. Saab, please. We appreciate your effort. 110 degrees, you guys kept your cool. And one special award for one special person for all those biryani trays, food, water, ice. I would like to call Mia Sohail Anjum Saab. Please come forward, and your friend Asam Bhai, please come forward, please. Please, thank you very much. We appreciate, guys. You ate his food. Come on now. All right, and thank you very much once again. Next year,
guys, we cannot forget our commentator, the legend, Mr. Lani Ajribar. Please come forward, Lani. Have applause for Lani. Without his commentary, we wouldn't have a commentary in YouTube. Please come forward, Lani, right here.
Okay guys, let me end the presentation. I know you want that big cup right there. I would like to invite Mr. Wahab Munir and Mr. Qamar Shahzad of HNS Construction. I would like to request Mr. Zahir Mumtaz to first of all give a special appreciation award to HNS Construction from Greenline Independence Cup Committee and Mr. Anjum Bhai. And lastly, can I have 22 yards? Rikin Parekh to come collect that huge trophy that he has been eyeing. And a check of $17,000. Everyone, come join.
Alright, thank you everyone, congratulations once again, and I would lastly like to thank all the international players, 35 of them that came and promoted cricket in USA, especially in New York. Thank you all, thank you Mia Sohail Anjum, thank you Dr. Saab, thank you all the organizers, thank you all the team for participating, thank you very much, have a wonderful day, thanks.
What is my problem? One more food. Just not
No, just looking for it.
I fucking stole that one. I just stole that.
We ain't got left the thing.
Go.
Kurt, come on. Which five yard?
You know, red Nissan Ultimate. Same car you see with that at 223rd going to practice that day.
Yeah.
Working tomorrow?
Yeah.